And this is the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 3, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. For when they shall say peace and safety, sudden destruction come upon them, as they travail upon a woman. With a child they shall not escape. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Akarkadash. And the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Ba'Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Habashai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadash, the whole tongue. And Shalom to the elders, Wa'aki and Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a news article that I want to bring out. And this is from World News. I forgot the name of the news article. But it reads, Benjamin Netanyahu rejected ceasefire for hostages in the deal in Gaza, sources say. And keep this in mind, it was recent news broke out as well too, saying that I believe Israel, which is the Israeli Defense Force, agreed to a 4-hour pause, I believe, for a hostage exchange. But now this latest news that just recently came out, once again, I believe this is like the third time Benjamin Netanyahu rejected an offer or a temporary offer, according to reports right here. As it says again, Netanyahu rejects a ceasefire for hostages in the deal in Gaza, sources say. It says the Israeli Prime Minister said to have turned down proposal in early talks and continues to talk tough line. Benjamin Netanyahu rejected a deal for a 5-day ceasefire with Palestinian militant groups in Gaza in returns for the release of some of the hostages held in the territory earlier in the war, according to sources familiar with the negotiations. It says the source say the Israeli Prime Minister rejected the deal outright in the negotiations soon after Hamas militants staged a unprecedented incursion into the Israeli territory on October 7, killing an estimate 1,400 people. It says negotiations resumed after the launch of an Israeli ground offense on October 27, but the same sources say Benjamin Netanyahu has continued to take a tough line on the proposals involving ceasefire of different directions in the exchange for a varying numbers of hostages. Others indicated that negotiations, which took prior to the ground invasion, involving a far larger number of hostages, with Hamas proposing the release of dozens of foreign nationals captive in Gaza. The Israeli Prime Minister officials was asked to comment on the hostage negotiation, but had not given a response by Thursday afternoon. In an estimate, 240 people were taken hostage after fighters from Hamas, Palestinians, Islamic Jihad, and other groups based in Gaza, as well as civilians, crossed the reinforced border fences separating the territory from the Israeli towns. Karbuzim, if I pronounce that right. It says public anger and demands that Israel prioritize hostage negotiations has increased, with families of those held in Gaza rallying outside of Netanyahu's residence earlier this week. According to the three sources familiar with the talks, the original deal on the table involving freeing children, women, and elderly and sick people in exchange for a 5-day ceasefire, but the Israeli government turned down and demonstrated its rejection with the launch of the ground offense. It says Israeli bombardment, as well as the continuing ground invasion of the northern end of the Gaza Strip, home to 2.3 million people, have killed more than 10,300 people in the past month and injuring an excess of 25,000, according to the Hamas-run health minister Abdul Abdiya. The spokesperson for Hamas militant wing, Agza Adan Al-Qamsam, has said that the group is unable to release more hostages, admitting the mounting attacks. It says on Thursday, the U.S. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby in Israel has agreed to a daily 4-hour humanitarian pause with the aim that small breaks in bombardment could aid the passage of the hostage out of Gaza. Kirby said Israel has also agreed to open the second corridor for civilians to flee Gaza City. I'll read that again. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3 that reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety, sudden destruction come upon them, as a travail upon a woman, they shall not escape." So with that, hopefully this news article was edifying of this recent news article. As it says again, Benjamin Netanyahu rejected ceasefire for hostages in a deal. Sources say the Israeli Prime Minister said to have turned down the proposal in early talks and continues to talk tough line. So with that, once again, hopefully the lesson was edifying. With that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKarkadash. In the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Ba'Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the Lashwan Kadas, the Holy Tongue. And Shalom to the elders Wa'ak and Ma'akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.